Synthetic division is a way that we can divide a polynomial by a binomial. And what we do is we use the coefficients of the polynomial. So you'll notice here that the 1 is the coefficient of the x to the fourth term. The -1 is the coefficient of the x to the third term, etc., all on down from highest to lowest. And making sure that we have one coefficient for every possible term. And then what we do is we use the 0 that's associated with the binomial. So the binomial x plus 2 has the 0, -2 associated with it. So we use that to do the synthetic division. We put the -2 route out in front here, just kind of like regular division, but instead of doing regular division, what we're going to do is first thing we bring the first coefficient down, and then we multiply the -2 times that first coefficient, and we get -2. We put that here, and then we add, and so -1 and -2 adds up to -3, and we multiply then -2 times -3, and we get 6. Add, and we get -1. -2 times -1 is 2. Add, and we get 3. -2 times 3 is -6. And we add and get 0. The interesting thing about this is the remainder. This is the polynomial that's left over when we divide. So what this tells us is that x plus 2 is a factor of the polynomial, and x plus 2 plus this term is the x cubed term that goes here, x cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 3 multiplies together and gives us what we had originally, the x to the fourth minus x cubed minus 7x squared plus x and plus 6. So if we want to try the second term, the x plus 4 binomial, what we can do is we can divide it by what we had left over after we divided x plus 2, so the other factor essentially. And so I can just do synthetic division using that leftover polynomial, and you putting the -4 here as the 0 that's associated with the x plus 4 binomial. And I'm going to do synthetic division again. This time I bring down the 1, multiply -4, I get -7, multiply, I get 28, add, I get 27. Let's see here. Multiply again, and I get 108, -108. Add, and I get -105. And multiply, and I get 120. And add, no, I'm sorry. It's a really big number, right? So it's no way it's going to be 0. 105 times 4 is 420, sorry. 420. And we add, and we get 420. So we do not get 0 here. This is the remainder. Also, you can, this is, by the remainder theorem, this is the f of x. If you plug in -4 into this polynomial, but that's kind of a different video. So bottom line is x plus 2 is a factor, x plus 4 is not a factor. Hope that helps.